Yes, welcome to this edition of State Affairs. I am Edmundo Pilom. My guest is Chief Mike Omoleye. Chief Mike Omoleye is a veteran journalist and author. He worked with the Morning Post, Sunday Post, and sketch newspapers before establishing his own weekly newspaper, the Sunday Glory, in the 1980s. He is a member of the Society of Inner Light, making him a Kabbalist. Cabala is an esoteric method, discipline, and school of thought. Its adherents see it as a religion being integral to Judaism, Christianity, or occultist adaptations. At a symposium organized by the Committed Awoist on the 28th of November 1980, Mike Omoleye delivered the paper, Awo, as I Know Him. The paper is the subject of this discourse. You can say it, Awo, as I Know Him. A paper written by Mike Omoleye. I have read this. It is a classic piece of literature, full of depth on humanity and spirituality. In this case, Awo is the spiritual being we are looking at on this edition of the program. Chief Omoleye, it's good to have you on State Affairs.
Thank you very much, Edmund.
Are you still a Kabbalist?
I'm a Kabbalist, and when I die, I'll still be a Kabbalist.
Who is a Kabbalist?
A Kabbalist is somebody who is vast in the doctrine of how God created the world and the universe. That is, from Kita to Malkut. Malkut is Art, which is number 10, and Kita is number 1. The real head of the head of state of the universe. From Kita you go to Hokmah, from Hokmah you go to Baina, from Baina you go to Hesed. It's just like that. 10 until you get to Malkut. You know how God created the world, the system He used, and you study it. And some people in Europe have devised a means of initiating people into these pigeonholes so that you can experience them and have them in your body and use them when you do anything.
So Kabbalah is a knowledge system.
It is very deep knowledge.
And how do you study it? Are there books you read?
There are books. There are books from the ones brought to the Western world by this woman. I think it's an American or Indian.
How is it connected to Christianity?
It is the foundation of Christianity. It is the foundation of Christianity because when you talk of Jesus Christ, you can get the real significance and the discipline of Jesus Christ on the Kabbalah.
So it goes beyond the Bible of the moment.
It goes beyond the Bible.
But it does not go against the Bible.
It doesn't go against it.
It doesn't go against Judaism.
Judaism, that is Cabala, because it is the religion of the Jews. It's the religion of the Jews.
Is it occultic in any way?
It's occultic.
What is occultic?
Occultic means the deeper side of life.
It is secret.
It's secret in some aspect and somewhere it's not secret.
So what are the secret aspects of Kabbalah?
The secret aspect of Kabbalah is that you cannot discuss with somebody who knows nothing about that Kabbalah.
So it means you cannot discuss it with me?
I cannot discuss it with you. I can bring it down to earthly life to some extent, but going deeper, I will not be able to discuss it with you because you won't understand.
Why do you think I won't understand?
It's the language and the meaning.
What language are you talking about?
I'm talking of English language and Jewish language.
And what meaning do you refer to?
The meaning is that, for example, I started in 1962 with the 6 and 7 books of Moses out of curiosity, because people were telling me that that book makes people run mad. So, because of curiosity, I bought it and I read it, and there I found Cabala. But I didn't bother so much because it was written in Jewish language. But I read the Psalms in that book, and from there I wrote another book.
You did not run mad?
No, I didn't run mad.
Let's come down to Awo.
Mm-hmm.
You are a spiritualist.
Yes.
And you have written on different occasions
Yes.
that Obafemi Awolowo
Yes.
was a spiritualist.
Yes.
He was a member of the Rosicrucian Order.
Yes, Rosicrucian. You see, what is in occultism is that you have different groups, just like you have churches now.
Mm-hmm.
So you can join any group you like.
Yes, Chief Omoleye.
Yeah.
Awo was a member of the Rosicrucian Order.
Yes.
And you make the point that there are different forms of occult organization.
Yes.
Tell me more.
You have the Rosicrucians. You have these different groups which are teaching the same thing in different ways. Just like you have churches, that is how you have them. Yes.
And the Rosicrucian Order was the one Awolowo chose to belong to.
Yes.
How did you know he was a member of the Rosicrucian Order?
Well, some of these things, you just come across them in different ways. I couldn't remember now, actually, how I met him.
You know, this work here is Awo, as I know him.
Yes.
When was the first time you met Obafemi Awolowo?
The first time I met him, I cannot remember now. I can't remember.
You can't remember?
Yes.
But you can remember meeting him?
Oh, yes.
Did you ever discuss spirituality with Obafemi Awolowo?
Oh, several times.
Tell me.
Well, as a Kabbalist, there are areas where our lectures interact, and from there we can discuss.
Let's go into this work.
Yeah.
You said in this work that Awo is an avatar, or Obafemi Awolowo was an avatar.
Yes.
A divine spark.
Yes.
Who is a divine spark?
Everybody is a divine spark. But an avatar is an incarnated God. A God incarnated in human form.
Okay.
Yes.